I'm John McClain, and this is the Armscor Quarantine Files. Okay, with a little bit of the joking aside, I want to talk about dry fire. And one of the things that I want to talk about when it comes to the aspect of dry fire is not necessarily a drill, but rather the consistency in which you practice your dry fire. See, it's a lot of times if you're pushing speed or something like that, I understand you're going to make mistakes. If you're looking for consistency, though, you need to make sure you do everything consistently. Rushing through a practice or rushing through a drill just to try and get a faster time or anything like that is good for certain aspects. Well, if you're training for consistency, then what's most important is that you look for consistency. You figure out where is that razor's edge where you're about to lose control, and then how do we constantly stay kind of on the, not full 100%, maybe like how do we get to that 90, 95%? Let's figure out where those consistencies are. So for example, with the draw, you might try something that is a little bit more, just to see what a baseline is. So that was 1.68.
Are you ready? Stand by.
1.56.
Are you ready? Stand by.
And 1.59. So we found that consistency there where I can constantly get a good solid grip on the gun out of the holster and get a good shot, solid alpha shot around 1.55 to 1.65 seconds. So that's going to be my 90 to 95%. So now I can continually know, okay, anytime I'm doing a draw, I'm looking to get a draw time of around 1.5 to 1.6 seconds. And same thing when it comes to something like a reload. We're not going to be looking for a super fast reload, but what's the consistent reload? So that was 1.97.
Are you ready? Stand by.
1.99.
Are you ready? Stand by.
And 1.84. So now I know my reloads right now in a consistent, I can do it 100% of the time, is going to be a 1.84 second reload to 1.9, 1.95, something like that, okay? So when it comes to dry fire, make sure that you understand what it is you're trying to accomplish. If you're going to go for speed, then understand that you're going to mess up. You're going to get bad grips on the gun. You're going to get a bad meet and greet presentation. You're going to throw bad shots if you're going for speed. If you're looking for consistency, though, then don't try to constantly go at your 100% because no one, I don't think any athlete out there can consistently stay at 100% for an entire course, whether or not it's a 3-day match, a 1-day, a 6-stage match, or anything like that. So you need to find out where your 90 to 95% is, where you can consistently perform at that level, and then if need be, you can try and push it to get to that 100, like I said, only if need be. So that's my dry fire tip, is that make sure that when we're working on dry fire, if you're going to work on speed, understand you're going to make mistakes. However, more times than not, what I've found is that consistency is what will win matches, not necessarily speed, unless you can be consistently the fastest and get all your points. So I'm John McClain, and that's for this episode of the Quarantine Files.